So welcome back to my kitchen, everybody. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make my mother-in-law's pineapple upside down cake. Now, she shared this recipe with me probably 25 years ago, and I have not changed one single tidbit about it. It is so delicious that this is our family favorite. If it's a birthday, a special event, I'm bringing a cake or a dessert to anything, I always ask the person, what do you want me to make? And everybody says pineapple upside down cake. It is a real treat when I make this, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It is super simple, common ingredients. Bake it, flip it upside down, and voila, you are going to be amazed. Like, this is truly one of the best desserts ever. Tonight is my soon-to-be son-in-law's birthday. I'm headed over to my daughter's house, and I am taking pineapple upside down cake. So I thought I would share the recipe with you. So to get started, you do need a hand mixer. I'm going to be using my beautiful brand new stand mixer today. You also need a cast iron skillet. This is a 12-inch. It can be done at a 10-inch. Your cake is just going to be a little bit thicker. We prefer it to be thinner and crispier, so I use a 12-inch. And this is super important that you have a cast iron skillet. It's not going to turn out right in just a regular cake pan. Trust me, just, don't even try it. You need a cast iron skillet. So while my oven is preheating to 350 degrees, I'm going to add a half a cup of granulated sugar and 1 cup of self-rising flour. Add a half a cup of whole milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of really good vanilla, 1 egg, and I put the bowl onto my stand mixer and I'm going to let it do its thing on low speed to get started. Then while my cake batter is mixing, I'm going to put a half of a stick of butter into my cast iron skillet, and I'm going to put that skillet into my oven, which is already at 350 degrees. I'm going to keep a close eye on it because all I want to do is melt that butter. Once that happens, I'm going to take the skillet back out. All my butter is melted, and to that melted butter, I'm going to add 5 handfuls of brown sugar. Yes, I know, I don't have an exact measurement. A handful is not exact, but that's exactly how my mother-in-law does it, and that's how I do it. And I call that a handful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So add 5 handfuls of brown sugar into that butter. Use a little spoon or silicone scraper and kind of mix that all together until the brown sugar is dissolved. It's going to get kind of thick and clumpy and gooey, but that's perfectly fine. Just kind of mash it around and then spread it out in the bottom of my skillet. And I'm going to take pineapple slices and lay them on top of the brown sugar. And you can do more or less. It's really up to your liking. If you want to get super fancy and do it old school and put a cherry in each of the rings, you can do that too. Then pour your cake batter, which has been fully mixed with your mixer, over the top of the butter and the pineapple rings. Don't mix it up. Just pour it over the top, put it back into the oven, which is still at 350 degrees, and let it cook for 36 to 40 minutes. Whoa. So the secret to having a great pineapple upside down cake is you need a plate or a platter larger than your cast iron skillet. So after your cake comes out of the oven, wait about 1 minute tops, and you want to flip that cake upside down onto the plate or platter. so that your pineapples and all that crispy, buttery, brown sugar goodness is actually on top of the cake. Look at all of this goodness. You know it's done when the edges are starting to get crispy and you can see all that brown sugar and butter caramelizing. Oh, look at that. We're actually taking this to my daughter's house, so we're putting it on a pizza pan for transport. So now we need to dump it out quickly onto a pan. Let it cool down for about 10 minutes. Then we love to slice it and eat it right then with ice cream. Oh my goodness, that brown sugar and the butter and the juice from the pineapples kind of gets caramelized on the top of the cake. We can devour an entire pineapple upside down cake in one sitting. Now, obviously, there's 4 or 5 or 6 of us doing that, but we will eat it right up. This is truly a family favorite. Now, if you do have leftover pineapple upside down cake, the best way to heat it up is in a toaster oven or an air fryer just for a minute max, and it'll warm it back up and get that top crispy. If you put it in the microwave, you're just gonna kind of get a gooey pineapple upside down cake, which, you know, hey, that's fine too. So how about that for absolute deliciousness? And making this cake for you all today was so much fun because I got to use my brand new KitchenAid Artisan stand mixer with this beautiful ceramic bowl. She is just absolutely a stunner. And now that I'm finished with her and got her all cleaned up, I'll put her right back here in the corner and she'll just wait for me until I need her the next time. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I have many more on my channel, which I will have pop up at the end of this video. So if you want to sit down and just cook with me, you're welcome to. This is another great dessert video to watch. I'm showing you how to make banana caramel tiramisu. It is so great if you have a big gathering of people or you're going to a party with salted caramel, graham crackers, banana, and oh, it's the pudding. Trust me. Sets up beautifully. You can make it ahead of time. So easy to transport or just have it for, you know, anything. It is absolutely delicious. When I come home with a pan of banana caramel tiramisu, it is empty. Everybody licks the pan clean. It is so good and easy to make. So try this one out. So I'd love to see you in my kitchen again soon. Have a fantastic day. See you later.